Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up, bold, and the beautiful 2-week spoilers for March 17 to 28, 2025's T. Shayla Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, celebrating, Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, flaunting, and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., completely stunned. On Monday, March 17th, Donna Logan, Jennifer Garise, Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Massinswood, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, are all on hand at the Forrester mansion when Eric Forrester, John McCook, and Ridge reports back to them that Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, has agreed to give the company back to the family, and he tore up his copy of the LLC papers. Copy is the key word there because he did file those papers with the state. So there is more to play out with this. Meanwhile, Hope Logan, Annika Knowles' spidey senses are tingling that Carter has done something about shifting the power structure at Forrester Creations, and she grills him about whether they are still in charge, and if his name is still on the LLC papers. His name is still on them, but he tore them up. But that doesn't mean it's all over with. Luvenozawa, Lisa Yamada, pops up at El Giardino and approaches Sheila. She's looking to make an alliance, and Luna tells Sheila she's her granddaughter. Despite the fact that Luna killed really good friends of Deacon Sharp, Sean Kennan, Sheila is thrilled. She literally hugs her, welcomes her with open arms, and kisses her right on the face. That's Finn, Tana Novlan's baby girl. So that's going to be Sheila's little grandbaby girl. And I can't think Deacon is going to like this one bit. On Tuesday, March 18th, there is a huge revelation at Forrester Creations that is supposed to be game-changing. It's supposed to change everything about Forrester Creations on Bold and the Beautiful. Eric and Ridge are having to deal with this, and I wonder if Hope is making some desperate move that affects the company. Or if this is something to do with Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, because at one point she owned a good bit of stock because of her belief formula, the anti-wrinkle miracle thing. She was a chemist back in the day, if you don't remember. So something big is supposed to be happening. Meanwhile, Steffi still is not 100% sure that Carter really means to give the company back. She still doesn't trust him. She still thinks Hope has got her claws in him, and Eric and Ridge, of course, are going to tell everybody that part of the deal they cut with Carter was that Hope for the future remained active. What I did notice was that Eric put a caveat on that. He said that as long as Hope for the future is doing well, then of course they'll keep the line, because that was the whole issue before. It was floundering, it was not doing well, and it didn't make more sense to keep throwing money and time at it. But now it does seem to be doing better. But Steffi doesn't want that. She thinks Hope should have no seat at any table at Forrester Creations. She doesn't want her line. But I don't think Eric and Ridge are going to let Steffi. They're going to try and not let Steffi mess up the deal to get the company back by making such a big deal out of Hope, because once they have the power back, they can do whatever they want. Going into Wednesday, March 19th, we've got a Hope versus Steffi showdown. So whatever this shocking thing that has unfolded is, Steffi's on one side of it, Hope is on the other side. And I feel like it's something that definitely has to do with the Logans. I wonder if Hope did some kind of insurance policy of some sort, because she felt like Carter was wavering ever since she saw him hugging Ridge. She has been very suspicious, and then when she demanded he make Daphne leave, and he didn't, that might have been 2 strikes against him. And then Hope made some kind of move. We're going to find out about it. I hope that's what happened. I really would like to see her just in full villain mode taking vengeance. I'm enjoying seeing her like this and playing dirty against Steffi. Now the bad news is on Thursday and Friday, March 20th and March 21st. We do not have new episodes of Bold and the Beautiful. It is March Madness basketball playoffs, so the first week, we're only going to have 3 episodes, which is a total bummer. But we still are going to have big movement forward on these plots. That's going to take us into week 2, March 24th through the 28th. Zend Forrester Dominguez, Delon de Metz, and Daphne have some more scenes together these 2 weeks. Zend has been very insistent that Daphne needs to stick around to help the family. When she kissed Carter, and then Daphne felt rejected, she was actually ready to pack and go. But then when Hope confronted her, and made threats, and well, then Daphne was kind of like, let's see what happens. Then she stood there and calmly watched while Hope demanded that Carter send her away. But he didn't do what Hope asked. When Carter refused to kick her to the curb, then Daphne seemed to think, okay, maybe I'm not going to fly away. Maybe I don't need to pack my bags just yet. Zend, of course, is glad to know she's still on the Forresters' side. I wonder if Daphne is going to admit that she is staying to not just fight for Forrester Creations, but also to fight for Carter, to save him from Hope, because Daphne is quite certain that the other woman is using Carter. Meanwhile, Steffi is more terrified than ever once she finds out that Sheila knows Luna is her granddaughter, and that Sheila and Luna have connected. And they're getting close. Of course, Steffi will be, and should be more afraid than she's ever been, because those two are scary enough as individuals. But together, literally Steffi's worst nightmare. This may be another nail in the coffin of Finn and Steffi's marriage. Steffi has already unreasonably told Finn he has to find a way to send his daughter back to prison, which you can't undo a pardon. Now even worse, Sheila, who's free and clear, poor Finn, he's going to take the brunt of this. Meanwhile, Sheila's marriage may also be at risk because Deacon is going to be completely horrified, almost as horrified as Steffi, I think, to find out about Luna and Sheila's family ties. Of course, Sheila's not going to give up Luna. She finally has a grandchild she can be close to, even though it's someone who murdered 2 of Deacon's friends, possibly his only friends. But this may be the first real roadblock that Deacon and Sheila's marriage has faced. Eric and Ridge navigate this new challenge, this revelation that has changed everything. So, even if Carter doesn't let Hope sway him away from completely undoing the LLC, I'm still wondering if this is something that Hope did behind Carter's back to make sure the Forresters don't get their company back, even if Carter doesn't stay in control. We'll see if she was thinking ahead. Carter and Hope's relationship is obviously on thin ice. Her and Carter's relationship was already at risk because of Daphne and the kiss she planted on Carter. And it's clear to Hope Carter has feelings for Daphne, even if he doesn't admit it yet. Hope being so power-hungry and vengeful, even if it is justified, certainly isn't helping the state of their relationship. So Hope may have one last power play in her, but is set up to lose everything in the end when things don't go her way, unless she has been very strategic to make sure things do go her way.